2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Back with my old mate Rich Beam here at TPC Summerlin. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this opening hole, take us through.
A simple little opening hole, just 409 yards. Players want to avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, so they'll go off this tee with maybe a 3-wood or even a 2-iron. No need for the driver. Driver brings the second shot in a little bit too close. They can tuck this pin over the left-hand side and make it very challenging, but all in all, a good birdie opportunity.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. From about 100 yards. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Absolutely. Love to see those going in early. It sets the tone for the rest of the day.
He's currently tied for 10th.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Yeah, that one will play. This shot is about 140 yards out. Woo, back there, horsey. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Go in. That one had eyes for it the whole way.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently a couple under for the round. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. second shot here on the third. Opting for the hybrid, I think. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 2 under for the day. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That should find the fairway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Never quite hit that. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. It was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks like it's going right. That was a bit wayward.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. And here we are with the third shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Judging it beautifully.
And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, if considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Going with the 7. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This is a good chance. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. This one's bunker bound. And from the bunker here. That was wonderfully done. John, have you got a read on this one?
I'd say about 26 feet or so to the cup from here.
Oh, so close. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 3-wood. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Not a bad line, this.
Well, at least you're not putting for triple. Let's make this for double. In she goes. Let's head to the next. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if you can bounce back. The ninth at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, well done. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas, a great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at, because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just, you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or heading into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. Might get caught up in the brush here. Straight into the trees. Now just 1 over par. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
A bit short with that effort.
Handy effort, that one. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
That's frustrating. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they're going to need to be careful getting out of this one. It is deep, deep into this rough.
Wow, what a shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, do not buy any lottery tickets tonight. You're absolutely wrong where that golf shot ended up.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 6 feet remaining to the cup. It's on a good line. And that will drop in for birdie. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Left yourself an opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
That's the right pace. This should drop. And that should secure the par. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. It's heading to the rough for mine. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. And this putt to move into the top 20.
Looking better.
Oh, lovely roll. If you can make this one, it's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Playing from around 230 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 1 under. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the 5-wood. Did you judge that right? Don't think so. It's a little wayward.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently 1 under for the day.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Second shot here at the 18th. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, Luke, really nothing to write home about on that scorecard. There were some flashes of brilliance, but overall, the bad definitely outweighed the good today.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.